I wish I had more hands so I could give Mississippi 4 L's, 4 big L's, right? Wish I had more hands. I'm getting this story from Law and Crime. So for those who wanted to hear my take on this crazy Walmart story, the crazy thing about this story is that as often as I go to Walmart or any of us go to Walmart, this could have happened to any of us. Any of us could have recorded this, seen this, and sent it to DJ Just Jay and be like, Jay, you've got to check this story out. Absolutely insane that a parent would behave this way, but you might not be familiar with my type of content, so let me give you a disclaimer before we show you this crazy video. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And again, I'm getting this story from Law and Crime, so thank you for the article. And thank you to the Walmart employee that recorded this. And you know what? We're going to add this to the playlist called Just Shenanigans because I think that this qualifies, because this could have happened to any of us. It's not funny, but how she behaved is just ridiculous. Nonetheless, a mother in Mississippi was arrested after she allegedly brought... No, she did. I'm going to switch that. A mother in Mississippi was arrested after she brought her 2-year-old son to a Walmart wearing only a diaper when the temperature was below freezing outside in an incident that was captured on a viral video. So it's already viral, so we're just going to give our commentary on this. Cambria Darby, that chick right there, is allegedly 26 years old and is facing a child neglect charge after concerned shoppers in Walmart, they saw something and said something, and even one woman put her job at Walmart on the line. Shame on Walmart for firing her. Because if I was at Walmart GM, the manager, ain't no way I would have fired her. Corporate could have kissed my rear end. I would not have fired this woman. That's ridiculous. For calling out a situation that involved a woman that could have been causing the death of a child. Like, they saved a child. It's ridiculous. And it was in a suburb of Jackson. They called police on January 17th after seeing this boy wearing only a diaper and it was freezing. Employee Felicia Darling took video of Darby on her phone and posted it to Facebook, but has since taken it down. But of course we got a copy. Because that's why we are investigative journalists. A version of the video on TikTok has garnered over 15 million views, and if we could get a quarter of that, that would be awesome. A shopper gave the boy something to put over his body. The boy's lips were still shivering as he sat in the cart. He was shaking, and you could actually see it on video. And I think they grabbed a jacket and some clothes that were nearby the food section in Walmart and put it on the boy. Like, the mom wasn't even smart enough to do that. She's just going to let him freeze. And I think those people had agreed to pay for it or something like that. But nonetheless, you're putting cold food on this child. So she was grabbing stuff out of the freezer banks. But she was in there reaching in there and grabbing cold stuff and putting it in the basket. And it was touching this boy's legs. It was frozen stuff. And they said, "You're putting cold stuff on this child. What's wrong with you?" said one man, the elder man. Darby starts arguing with the man, calling her out, telling him to lower his voice. Somebody called police on her, Darling said during the video. When it comes to when you come in the store fully dressed and your baby's not, poor baby. Another shopper comes on and puts some more clothes on this child as others called the police. Police came, arrested Darby on child neglect charge, and took her to the Hine County Detention Center where she since has bonded out. So she had money to bond out. And what y'all think about this? She had money to bond out of jail. However she got it, she had it. So even if it was somebody that bonded her out, that means they had access to money to bond her out, because that costs money regardless of what the bond was. She obviously had money to get gas in the car to get to Walmart. She had money to buy whatever she was going to buy. Maybe she was on food stamps, whatever it is, but she was going to complete a purchase. She has on clothes herself. She could have, you know how they say this colloquialism, big word today, $5 word. Colloquialism. I would give the shirt off my back for my kids or for someone else. You know how when people die, they'd be like, I would have gave the shirt off. They would have gave the shirt off their back. So you'd have to ask yourself, let me see if I can show you a picture. Look at this. She's got that big, stupid bonnet slash, I don't know what the hell that is. Tablecloth slash, window curtain. Like bundled on top of her head. She got a big, nice, warm sweater on. So she refused to walk into the store in just her bra and give her son her shirt. She made her son come in with nothing but a diaper on, practically naked. But she didn't get a shirt off her back. Local CBS affiliate WJTV reported Child Protective Services came and released the child to an approved relative. So the child is with a relative. Temperatures that day were 20 degrees with colder wind chills. 20 degrees. That's freezing. Darby's relatives came to her defense, saying that she's a good mother who made a mistake. And I'm going to tell you, that's why I think it's dangerous for those relatives to have this child. Because guess what they're going to do? If they don't give the mom back custody, the relatives are going to probably give custody back to the mom illegally. That's what I'm afraid of. And end up killing the child anyway. Let me see. I think I can skip some of this. Darling claims Walmart fired her because posting the video, despite taking it down as requested, she still got fired. She started a GoFundMe campaign that raised over $30,000, which is right here. Now, at the time, she was only asking for $5,000, and this would have been the perfect time. And y'all know I'm not against GoFundMe. I'm just against people using GoFundMe to collect benefits off the backs of dead children. Right? That's the difference. I've never been against GoFundMe. Use it for the right reason. Use it for life. And I think that the woman that told on her didn't deserve to lose her job. And I think that whatever money, $5,000, she ended up collecting $30,000, which I think is beautiful. That would have allowed her to pay her bills for a while and then get another job and move on from crappy ass Walmart. So I always tell people, ask for the amount that you need and then let the people decide if they want to go above that amount that you asked for on GoFundMe. So I think that worked out perfectly. No, they should not have fired her. Hell no, they shouldn't have. But nonetheless, I think she did the right thing. But I want y'all to take a look at this video because this is going to be crazy. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And I want to warn you guys because some of y'all might find this video disturbing. So let me put up my other warning for the sensitive Nancy's out there. Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised over and over and over again, okay? That's not the right video. Let me get the right video up here. Let me see. So 1, 2, and then I'll show them on the big screen. I'll scroll them and make them bigger. So let's watch these two first.
A 5-year Walmart employee here in the Metro loses her job for posting a video that has gone viral.
Felicia Darling says when the child entered the Byram store last week during record-breaking cold temperatures wearing only a diaper, well, she had to do something. I spoke to her.
Y'all, do me a favor. If you're watching this video, please hit that thumbs up. Continue to share it. We love to bring more views and attention to this because a lot of people didn't know that this actually happened. So please, if you're watching, please hit that thumbs up.
Tonight, and she says she knew she had to do something quick. Felicia Darling said something to the mother, as did a male customer. Here's some of the interaction.
He came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did.
That baby just had a pamper on.
That's all he got on.
I can't.
She's just an innocent soul. He didn't ask to be here. So I took action and I started recording her. In the video, she threw cold food on the baby.
Yeah, don't do that.
And he sadly just looked down.
Somebody call police on her.
It seemed like in his eyes, he was just looking for help. He was crying out for help.
Get out there, man.
A man was telling her, you throwing cold food on the baby. She walks off and flirts.
Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police.
No, what's wrong with you?
Somebody call police on her.
Who are you? Lower my voice.
Lower your voice. Who are you?
Get out there, man. Get out there, man. Please.
Crazy.
What the hell? Somebody call police on her.
Go ahead, since it's already called 2 times. I keep paying. So long as you got hot water, fire extinguisher.
But when you come in the store fully dressed in your baby's night.
Now, I'm going to call the cops right now.
A customer in a riding shopping cart purchases an outfit for the boy and dresses him while the mother flips through her phone.
After the lady in the riding cart put the outfit on the baby, she walks out of Walmart and started walking to her car. Was walking to her car. A cop was walking behind her. And
I want y'all to notice something because I'm going to call this out when I play the big video. This is just a preview. We're going to watch this all the way through. We're going to let you hear everything that she said. This is just a preview. Look at how this woman that she don't know is dressing and grabbing her child to get her child dressed and put on clothes that were in the store. And what is she doing with that big... She looks ridiculous. Like, I'm going to tell y'all, any women out there, my sisters, anybody who's listening, it's usually my sisters. I'm not saying white people don't do it, but it's usually my sisters. Please stop wearing these alleged bonnets on your head when you go out in public. Please. It looks dumb. It looks dumber to have that on rather than if your hair is not done, just have your hair not done. Like if I haven't shaved or you see all of this start to grow in on the sides, right? But the top of this ain't growing in and you can see it like not formulating all the way. Like I'm not about to put on no bonnets and wrap a towel and just, you know what I'm saying? And I actually sweat a lot. I actually have a reason to like wrap my face up and wrap my head up because I tend to sweat quite a bit. But just as far as the aesthetics, the look, that looks 10 times, 20 times worse than just wearing your hair the way it is. I still don't understand why they think that that's okay. You got to stop doing that. She's more worried about texting on her phone and letting this random person grab all over her kid. Isn't that something?
they arrested her and they took the baby. They took the baby and CPS was called.
26-year-old Cambria Darby was arrested and charged with child neglect. Child Protective Services released the child to a family member. Byram police say Darby has bonded out. We reached out to Walmart after Darling was fired. This is their statement in full. Quote, "We share the concern others have for the child in the video in our store in Jackson, Mississippi. We don't discuss personnel matters involving current or former associates. All associates are encouraged and empowered to use their judgment in contacting authorities when they see something that may be wrong. However, all associates are also expected to follow the Walmart Code of Conduct." End quote.
Yes, I feel like I did the right thing. Because who wouldn't want to help an innocent child?
Byram mother is behind bars tonight after police say she brought her 2-year-old son into a store wearing only a diaper during the latest cold snap. Last week, 26-year-old Cambria Darby was caught on camera shopping with a toddler in 20-degree weather at the Walmart on Hanley Boulevard. That video has since gone viral. Byram officials arrested Darby. She is charged with child neglect. Child Protective Services placed the child in the custody of a relative.
Some Damn Ness Beauty said that twerk was disrespectful. Look, you need to see it in full HD. Are you ready for this? Now, again, I've warned you guys about this video, so if you're sensitive, just exit the video. But I think everybody else wants to see this in full. Let me see. Ratio. There we go. That's about as big as I could possibly make that. Watch how she talks to the elder. We don't have any respect for elders. Do we just not have respect for men? Or what? Watch this.
Came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did. Obviously.
That baby just had a pamper on.
That's all he got on.
I can't. Chrissy. Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police.
No, what's wrong with you?
Somebody call police on her.
Who are you? Lord, my voice.
Know your voice. Who are you?
Get out that man face, please.
The fuck?
You're crazy.
So even I just graduated out of here. Bitch. Fuck you talking about?
What the hell? Somebody call police on her.
Go ahead.
That man face, please.
The fuck?
You're crazy.
This is how you talk to your elders. This man is old enough to be her grandfather. Some of y'all have grandmothers out there. Maybe y'all don't feel the same way about your grandfathers like I do. Not everybody. But what if that were your grandmother? What if that was a grown man talking to his grandmother like that? How would y'all feel about that? And this is how she's talking to one of our elders who's trying to tell her, ma'am, you're not going about this the right way. And she cussed him out and twerked. Because all she worried about is attention.
Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police.
No, what's wrong with you?
Somebody call police on her.
Who are you? Lord, my voice.
Know your voice. Who are you?
Get out that man face, please.
The fuck?
You're crazy.
So even I just graduated out of here. Bitch. Fuck you talking about?
You're crazy.
So even I just graduated out. Who are you?
Get out that man face, please.
The fuck?
You're crazy.
Know your voice. Who are you?
So just so y'all understand that this type of behavior, when a woman walk up on you like that, that's fighting stance. Just so y'all know, if a hood chick walk up on y'all like that, talking loud in that stance, in a sideways stance, that means that she's getting ready to probably punch you in the face, mush your face, but she's getting ready to attack. Just so you know. So people like me, I'm about that life. So, hey, you take your chances putting your hands on me. Take your chances. But for an older man, that's a very, very dangerous spot to be in. And then she twerked. You know why she twerked? Because she believes that men are going to have sex with her no matter what. Just so y'all understand, that's what that actually means. You might be like, why did she twerk? That's why. Because she believes that no matter what she says or does or behaves or shows, that men will want to have sex with her anyway. That's what that means.
Get out that man face, please.
The fuck?
You're crazy.
So even I just graduated out of here. Bitch. Fuck you talking about?
What the hell? Somebody call police on her.
Go ahead, since this already called 2 times. I keep paying. So long as you got hot water, fire extinguisher.
But when you come in the store fully dressed and your baby's not.
Now, I'm going to call the cops right now.
How many kids do you got?
I got one.
Oh, okay. So that's my name. So you sorry in the hand?
She just sad. That's just sad.
Now, a lot of y'all might have already seen that video. Do y'all want to hear her response? Let me see if I can pull it up here. Can I pull it up like this? There we go. This is her response video. Please hit that thumbs up. I think some people already hit the thumbs up. We almost got our normal amount of people here. Please hit that thumbs up.
That I did just want to say, first of all, you wasn't helping with a thing. You didn't help with a thing. You actually made stuff worse. First of all, you have a child that's dead. Rest in peace to your baby. I pray that God can have you with more kids, which I'm sure he will. He'll definitely bless you with more children. But so as a mother, you should know what it feels like to have your kids away from you, have your children taken away from you. So right now, I lost 10 pounds currently because my kids are gone from me. I haven't seen my kids. I seen them now under certain restrictions. But like my son, he doesn't understand why. Like he need therapy now. He can't understand why I'm gone. Like in the public, it's too much going on in the public right now. I can't even take him to Chuck E. Cheese under supervision if I wanted to anywhere because people.
God, dog, that is so much to unpack, and there is more she's gonna say. Let's just back this up just for a second. Replay, rewind. I'm not gonna break the whole thing down. I'm gonna break some of this down.
That I did just want to say, first of all,
because she's out, she bonded out. She bonded out.
You wasn't helping with a thing. You didn't help with a thing. You actually made stuff worse. First of all, you have a child that's dead. Rest in peace to your baby. I pray that God can.
How does she know that Walmart employee has a deceased child? Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? In relation to you abusing your child and potentially causing the trauma to your own child and potentially causing death to your kid. And you're saying, rest in peace to your dead child. Like, what?
So, you wasn't helping with a thing. You didn't help with a thing. You actually made stuff worse.
Tattoos all on the chest. Shout out to Tommy. He calls this bad behavior out. Does it look like she cared? Look at her eyes. I know she's smacking. I know y'all hear the smoke alarm going off. It's in the middle of the day. She's in her bathrobe or whatever you call that shit. Absolute narcissist. Absolutely. Just no decorum. And guess what? Men are probably still going to try to sleep with her anyway.
First of all, you have a child that's dead. Rest in peace to your baby. I pray that God can have you with more kids, which I'm sure he will. He'll definitely.
She said, your child is dead, and I hope that you could have some more kids. Maybe that person doesn't want to. Maybe that person isn't ready. Maybe they're still traumatized. Like you just think that I hope you can have some more kids. Like you could have some more tires on your car. Like I know you had a blowout on your car, but so I hope you get some more tires. Like that's how she talks about children. Like objects.
Bless you with more children. But so as a mother, you should know what it feels like to have your kids away from you, have your children taken away from you.
How callous is that? She said you should know what it feels like. Ma'am, having a deceased child and then getting your children taken away by the police and child protective services is not the same effing thing. You can't be that level of dumb. So you take her kids away, meaning you're going to also take away her benefits, hashtag babies for benefits, AFC hashtag, you take away her benefits, what you think she going to go do? This is why I don't think they need to have reproductive rights. Women like her fall under the hashtag TTO. they should not have ovaries because all they're going to do is produce more kids. Because you took the ones I had away because behind somebody snitching on me at Walmart. So I'm going to just go make some more with whatever dude is going to provide their seed. And I guess there's just an abundance of those freaking idiots that are going to have sex with her and make more kids.
You have your children taken away from you. So right now, I lost 10 pounds currently.
She said, I lost 10 pounds. So that lets you know where her mindset is. Her mindset is on how she looks physically. Not worried about her kids at all. It has no remorse. Thank you. No remorse at all. She has not learned a thing, and she won't learn anything.
Because my kids are gone from me. I haven't seen my kids. I seen them now under certain restrictions. But like my son, he doesn't understand why. Like he need therapy now. He can't understand why I'm gone. Like
he can't understand why you gone. It sounds like she's praising herself again, like her son needs her and her bad behavior. So he can't understand why you gone, but he understands why you brought him inside a Walmart freezing with only a diaper on. Looks like he was about 4 or 5 years old. So he perfectly understood that, and you lost 10 pounds. Wonderful.
In the public, it's too much going on in the public right now. I can't even take him to Chuck E. Cheese under supervision if I wanted to anywhere, because I'm getting like harassments and things like that. So
what would you take your son to Chuck E. Cheese for? You gonna take him in a diaper? I'm sure they won't allow that. I'm sure they would not allow you to walk in there. I'm sure that they'd call the police on you there.
That's what's going on with that situation. I really feel bad for my baby. I play with my ear when I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, and every time I see him, he's like doing the same. He's mama's child. He does the same thing, and I'm like, baby, like it's gonna be all right, and stuff like that. Like I just really can't explain to him for real. He's only 4 years old, so that's with that. I know a lot of y'all want to know. That baby must be living in horrible living conditions. Horrible. If he's treated like that here, I wonder how he's treated at home. This is a period sign, a decimal of what. That's nothing. That's like baby stuff. That's like period sign, a decimal of what.
What is she trying to show off? Toys and no furniture.
That's
not a couch in sight.
That's nothing. That's like baby stuff. That's like nothing.
Look, actually, you can see the door right there. It looks like she's sitting on the floor. So I'm just going to assume that she doesn't have a couch.
I'm talking private VIP to see Disney, VIP to see Blippi. They met this man. They met, who else they meet? We do a lot of different activities with my kids, indoor water parks. I do arts and crafts with my kids. I don't give my kids melatonin.
Y'all know why she looks so goofy when I paused it right there. Do y'all? I hate that I paused it like right there. But do y'all know why she's actually going through and explaining all of this? Literally, she's only doing this just to get attention and sympathy and potentially set herself up to get a GoFundMe account. That's it. Oh, CPS already dealt with her 3 times? That's what they said in the chat, in the live chat. Thank you for that. So CPS has been dealing with her. This is ridiculous. She doesn't need to. There are just certain people that just don't ever need to be parents, and this is one of them.
I'm not saying against the people that do, but I don't do that. I do everything. I read my kids books. Let them run around. I let my kids do a lot. I do a lot of different. Every holiday I decorate for them. It's like, as y'all can see, it's decorated in here now, which it was decorated before they even left. So like, yeah.
So she showed it twice, like she's proud of not having nothing in that apartment. What do y'all want to bet that that's a Section 8 apartment that she's not paying rent for? She's not working a 9 to 5 and earning a living to pay the full rent. What do y'all want to bet?
My kids believe in Cupid, everything else, like I stated before in my Facebook post, which I'm gonna put my page back up, but I just kind of got off of there for a little bit. So it's nothing how y'all try to say horrible living conditions. Never that. Never, never, ever, 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 never that. So that's that about that. My biggest thing right now though, it's the false allegations that's out there about me. Not a bad mama, never been a bad mama. It's my main thing really, honestly, is just I miss my kids. Like I said, I lost 10 pounds already. I can't really eat like I'm chewing gum now. I'll do stuff like that. My baby, he misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for gas because I'm under. I don't really want to talk about the case too much. Or my baby, he misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for my baby. He misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for.
She said her biggest thing, and sometimes if you pay attention to the verbiage that people use, you can tell what's most important to people. She said the biggest thing, the two operative words, biggest thing, biggest thing. The biggest thing would maybe to be a parent to your kids and be a better parent and not have lost custody of your children. No, that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is not regaining custody. The biggest thing is not getting anger management. The biggest thing is not getting parental help. The biggest thing is not getting yourself in a proper position to be a parent in the first place. She said the biggest thing is getting a GoFundMe. I'm going to rewind it. You can hear her say it. The biggest thing.
It's like I said, I lost 10 pounds already. I can't really eat like I'm chewing gum now. I'll do stuff like that. My baby, he misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for gas because I'm under. I don't really want to talk about the case too much, but I can't see my kids under like strict restrictions. I want to raise money for gas for that to make sure I can see my babies and for indoor activities because right now we're not even in a safe space to even go to places. We can't even go nowhere publicly. Like, you really ruined a lot of stuff, ma'am.
Here's my question. Let's just say she's not a mother and she doesn't have kids, so she don't have custody of the kids. Would any of you guys donate to her GoFundMe if she weren't a parent at all? No, most people wouldn't. Now she doesn't have custody of the children at all. So what the hell does she need a GoFundMe for now when you don't have custody of your kids? Let me say that again. Maybe some people didn't get it. You now don't have the kids. So why do you need money? Why do you need crowd-funded money? When somebody else is taking care of the kids. If you ask me, that sounds like she said, so I could pay for gas. That means it sounds like without your kids, you wouldn't have money for gas. Without your kids, you wouldn't have money for activity. Without your kids, you wouldn't be able to pay for your hairstyles and your lifestyles and your robes and all this other bull crap that you're talking about. Hashtag babies for benefits. She's using her kids. She's asking for a GoFundMe campaign on the backs of her kids that she don't even have anymore.
Like, for real, but if it was actually done from the goodness of your heart, you know, the Bible says that you want to do stuff, you know, those who, when you do good deeds, you give to the needy, blah, blah, blah. I'm not needy, by the way, but you give to the needy. You don't do it, you know, like, hey, look at me, like how the hypocrites would do. You actually, you know, you do it in private, you know, to your Father that is, because you're doing it for public. That's for people that can see. You need to do it to your Father that is unseen. But don't believe, I saw your GoFundMe. You have received your reward in full, as the Bible states. But I'm telling you, ma'am, God could have tripled that for you if something was done in private. But like I said, my kids are not whatever y'all trying to portray. There is nothing like that.
It's not whatever we're trying to betray. It's portray. Sorry. My mom was a teacher. Just bothers me when I hear people say stuff that does not go with what they're trying to say. She said betray. You meant portray. If you would have stayed your ass in school, you would have knew that.
And another thing I had wanted to mention, something else, like bearing false, like, I really believe this is a learning lesson for you. False witness, thou shalt not,
Yeah, and she's quoting the Bible. These are what I call Bible thumpers. This is a Bible thumper. She said there's a lesson for her to be learned. So there's nothing for, that is true narcissism. She said it's something for somebody else to learn. Listen to this.
And another thing I had wanted to mention, something else, like bearing false, like, I really believe this is a learning lesson for you.
She said this is a learning lesson for you. And I guess she don't have to learn anything. How sad is that?
False witness, thou shalt not come to give false testimonies against your neighbor.
She tried to quote and say, thou shalt not bear false witness. What was false about the fact that they said that you walked in Walmart and brought your child in there in a cart with only a pamper on, which you could see he didn't have on any socks, he didn't have on any shoes, he didn't have on a hat, he didn't have on a helmet, he didn't have on a glove, he didn't have on a coat. No onesies, no nothing. Diaper only. That's bearing false witness? It is recorded. It's on videotape. It was, thank you. It was recorded. Man, look, I'm telling y'all, people like this ruin our society. Ruin it.
That's what you're doing, because of situations like this. Now, my kids have to heal from this. I have to heal from this. I'm going through stuff. I don't know if we got my kids back yet.
So she makes it seem like people did her wrong. They did something wrong to her.
But, you know, like the Bible says, we can rejoice when we run into trouble, because it builds endurance. Endurance builds character, and character builds strength, hope, and salvation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She said that's what the Bible... Is that what the Bible says? I ain't read my Bible in a while, but I don't know that it says any of what she just said. Y'all look that up and tell me if that's what the Bible say. Maybe I'm wrong.
Everything happens for a reason. You tarnish my name. I'm a child's author. You can look me up on Amazon or Barnes and Nobles. Author name is Kimmy Darby. I got a book about autism that's out as well. We're making under a contract to make another book. Probably gonna have to hold off on it because I'm a kid's author. You tarnished my name.
And there's somebody out there having sex with her with no protection. Jesus Christ. Wow. And making children by her.
It's
and probably gonna make more children by her.
a lot, but I got faith in God. Like I said, you have received your reward in full. Their little 20,000, God could have tripled that and made it 200,000. You know, but everything happens for a reason. This is bringing me closer to God, trials and tribulations. I just really got on here just to say that. Everybody that's defending me, thank you. Everybody that's praying for me, thank you. I did want to say that let's not go back and forth for anyone. You know, if you got to say something, say it. We're going to find a positive in every negative. You know? This make me appreciate my kids 10 times more. You know? 10 times. Definitely 10 times.
So she's an author that doesn't know the difference between betray and portray. Really? I'm pretty sure most authors should know the difference between betray and portray. While she was at Walmart, thank you, she should have got some batteries for that smoke detector instead of throwing cold food on her child.
Definitely finding the positive in every negative situation. I ask that y'all don't go back and forth for anybody. We're not doing that. We're not going back and forth with people online. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord.
What? Why does she keep trying to quote the Bible, ma'am? That is not accurate. It's not even in the proper context. She said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Oh my God. Ma'am, do you know what that even means? Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. That means that you shouldn't worry about it. But here you are. Here you are.
Wrath cannot compare. You know? So, and nobody needs to question God neither. Like, why is he giving this girl money? The girl that posted the video money. You don't need to question.
That's because she lost her job trying to protect a child, dumbass. That's why she got money. Because she deserved it. Because her company fired her for seeing something and saying something and doing exactly what the AFC has been asking people to do and tell on people who are hurting their kids. Now, she went a step further and went live and posted it to YouTube and Facebook or wherever she posted it at. Maybe that's not within policy. Maybe record it, pass it to the police. I don't know what better she could have did besides maybe not make it public. But outside of that, I don't even mind it being public. She said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Like, what the hell wrong with this broad?
Him either, because we can't tell him how to move his hand. It says that in the Bible as well. We can't tell him how to move his hand. He's gonna do what he gonna do, and he gonna do what he gonna do for me too. And I know the outcome. I will push through this like the lady was pushing through the crowd to touch the hem of Jesus' garment. And her faith, because of her faith, when she wanted, it was done. So I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna push through this. I'm still smiling. Still get up, make my bed every day. I can't eat. You know, I can eat a little bit, probably like a little munch here, but like just meals and stuff, I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I asked God, you know, God, I need help losing this baby weight. I just had a baby like 5 months ago.
Notice that's at least 3 different times that she's talked about, I lost weight. I lost weight. I lost weight. Why do you keep saying that? I lost this baby weight. I lost this baby weight. I look good. I look better. And she out here twerking, disrespecting elders. I lost weight. That's like the third or fourth time she said that.
God works in mysterious ways. He's helping me with that. So
She said God helped her lose baby weight from getting pregnant on her own volition and producing children with men that don't want a future with her. And God helped you lose weight so you can look better so more men will want to sleep with you. Man.
everything works out for your good. But my name has just been tarnished, and I'm very sad about that. I'm not a bad mother at all. Just continue to pray for me, and like I said, I'm gonna do a GoFundMe for my kids because
How is she going to do a GoFundMe for her kids when she don't have custody of her? I am trying my best not to cuss. How is she going to do a GoFundMe for her kids when she does not have custody of her kids? Therefore, you are not a parent right now.
But my name has just been tarnished, and I'm very sad about that. I'm not a bad mother at all. Just continue to pray for me, and like I said, I'm gonna do a GoFundMe for my kids because our activities have to be restricted to in the house because what's going on now. People recognize me everywhere I go. I have to use fake names to order stuff and things like that. So, but may God be with me, my kids, and everybody else. And I look a mess. I don't care because y'all done saw me looking a mess. Y'all done already saw me. The world done see me looking at me. So I don't care about me coming on here in my pajamas. Y'all saw me in my bunny. I don't care about me with no lashes on. Y'all saw how I was looking in there. So it is what it is. Everything gonna work out for my better. In Jesus' name.
Jesus. I think that was worth waiting for. Don't y'all think that was worth waiting for to watch that? Let me say this, and I'm going to blame the men. Brothers, white men, country men, and Romans, lend me your eardrums. Nobody should be sleeping with her. She puts out these thirst trap pictures. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. And I'm sorry. If y'all are offended, y'all might see a little bit of titty meat. But I've got the titties censored. Let me show y'all this. Look at that picture of her in the bathroom. Oh, my God. I bet you that bathroom smells so bad. Ugh. Half-ass dressed. Disgusting. Look at this picture right here. Look at this here. This is the picture I want. I had to cover up the other portion of the titty so YouTube would understand I got the titties covered up. And she posted this January 30th of 2019 and said, and I quote, "I never want kids. I'm getting money." I never want kids. I'm getting money. Having children is a choice. So why would you have children if you never, you know what? Am I saying too much? Am I saying too much? Let's talk about this GoFundMe. Let's skip that. I don't think people are hearing me. You never want kids, but you had 2 of them. And I think that you just proved why you shouldn't have kids. So she put this GoFundMe up. This is the young lady that saw something and said something. So kudos to her. If she ever wants to come on to the show, feel free. Shoot me an email, ma'am. I would love to have you on here and tell it from your perspective. I'm glad that the people reached out to you. And just know that this GoFundMe is old. It's already down. It's not even up right now. But I hope they gave her that $30,000. She only asked for $5,000, but they ended up donating $30,000 before the GoFundMe was ended. So I hope that they give her every dime of that money. I hope they give her every dime of that money to be able to just use it as a way to get to your next thing. So when people want to quote the Bible, I look at it like this, and you talk about God and you believe in a higher spirit and all of that stuff. I believe that when one door closes, there will be more for you to walk through. So when you come to that fork in the road, you have to make a choice. And I think this would be a good time for her to make a choice, whether you decide to get some education, go to school, to maybe try to start a business for yourself, whatever it is. So if you're looking to go to cosmetology school, this might be a good time to put some money down on your tuition or whatever it is. Like, even if it would be like, if I was going to start a DJ career, I would absolutely take a few of those thousands of dollars and start buying some equipment, learn how to use it, and start booking gigs. Therefore, I can always have something to fall back on. See what I'm saying? But definitely invest in yourself, because the people clearly believe in you. And I hope that she does something good with it. But that's always going to be on the individual. Let me see. What is this? Yeah. So she actually put it up. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but she put up this nice long message. You guys can pause the video right here if you want to go and read it. But she was basically telling the story about why she created the GoFundMe, what happened with Walmart. So if y'all want to read that, feel free. I know this video has been a little bit longer than I normally have. And one other thing I wanted to talk about, that's the little boy, and his lips were quivering in that video. It was crazy to watch that. But this man looks like he could be her grandfather. She cussed him out and shook her ass at him. If you want to talk about doing the right thing, she needs to go and apologize to all of those people that saw something and tried to help, including the woman that ended up losing her job behind trying to protect that little boy. Saw something and said something. Y'all keep those kids in your prayer, and pray that this woman never has any more children or access to children, because the older she gets, she's just going to get more set in her ways. She's just going to become dumber and less responsible. As long as people continue to keep wiping her behind for her. But leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I know this has been a little bit longer, but let me know what you think. Thank you.